What's up, y'all? It's Ty. This video today, we're going to be talking about Ronnie 2K. And how he is just a flat-out liar. Now, I personally have no issues with Ronnie. I've talked to Ronnie plenty of times. Not plenty of times, a couple of times. And he's always been nice and respectful to me. But I cannot stand the fact that Ronnie 2K got on Twitter this year before this game came out and has straight up just strictly lied to us. He sent this tweet out on August 29th, 2024. And it really rubbed me the wrong way. He said, "Who is going to miss their Zen? You know who you are. You are down bad today." My question to Ronnie would be this. Are they really down bad? Are they? Or are they up better than they've ever been up, considering Zens are as overpowered as they've ever been? And I don't even think it's remotely close. Zens literally are more overpowered than they have ever been on this game. And Ronnie had the audacity to tweet this. He's also tweeted a variety of other things. I mean, this is absolutely absurd. The face of 2K has the audacity to tweet this out and then it not be true. And when I tell you guys Zens are better than they ever have been, trust me, guys. Whether you're, I'm guessing even like comp stage is experiencing Zens badly. I know play now wagers are an absolute disaster right now because of Zens. And I know people who say, well, Ty, 2K can't do anything about Zens. All I'm going to say is they've got to. They absolutely have to figure out something because Zens are ruining everything this game has to offer. They are. And you guys can go back and watch me playing a Zen man in King of the Court this weekend. It absolutely ruined the fun. There's no fun when your opponent Zens and greens literally every shot, no matter if it's a fade, no matter if it's a normal shot, no matter if it's a heavy, no matter if it's open, it does not matter. And so I guess for me, I'm like pretty upset at Ronnie because when he tweeted this out, you guys can even see, I liked the tweet. I was excited about it because I was like, thank goodness, people aren't going to have to worry about Zens anymore. This is a big thing for the community because I know a lot of people, whether they get Zen or not, think that they're getting Zen. And if Zens were actually not a thing this year, it would be super important and super valuable. I even know like people trusted Ronnie with this tweet. At the beginning of the game, honestly, everybody said, oh yeah, Ty, Zens probably aren't actually going to be in the game. And this tweet, looking back on it, is just hilarious. Because like I said, if I would not have played a Zen in King of the Court, I'm not saying I would have finished first because I still don't think I would have beat Killzamoy. But after Killzamoy, I think I would have been probably second, maybe even third if I would not have faced that guy with the Zen. And that wouldn't have necessarily mattered last week because I'm guessing Killzamoy still would have won. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and say I deserve to win because I didn't. But the fact that I lost 2 times in a row to a guy that had a Zen and I felt so helpless, it just honestly turns me away from the game, and it makes me not even want to load up the game. Like, I loaded up the game today to actually play for the first time since Saturday, because it's no fun to play, and you have a chance of literally getting cheated. Legitimately getting cheated. And you can say, well, Ty, at least there's not real money on the line. Well, guess what? Real VC is on the line. There's a 97 plus overall hidden gem in the game, and I didn't even have an appropriate chance because I got Zen. Does that not seem like something 2K should 100% fix? And you guys can say, well, they can't fix. Look, they're a multi-billion-dollar company. You cannot sit up here in front of me and tell me, well, Ty, they can't fix it. There's nothing they can do. There has to be. There has to be. And for Mike Wang, what did he tweet the other day? Mike Wang tweeted, I think before this year came out, like, if you know how to time your shots, you should be more accurate than a Zen. Tell me one person on this game that greens more shots than a Zen. Nobody. Because of human error. It's the way it is. All I can say is this. For 2K to have any sort of competitiveness this year, they've got to fix this Zen situation. They have to. Because it's getting out of hand. In Players Lounge tournaments, it's getting out of hand. In Players Lounge wagers, it's getting out of hand. I've heard in the park and Pro-Am, it's crazy as well. And this has been a thing for years. And like last year, I wasn't necessarily a believer that Zens were in the game early on. But as the year wore on, I'm like, yeah, I just don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I think sometimes, genuinely, I give the community way too much respect. Like, I genuinely do. I'm like, nah, this guy's probably just good at the game. I'm trying to think of who the guy was in Pro-Am that early on in the year was like greening crazy shots. And I'm like, nah, you know what? Like, he might just be really good. I was giving everybody way too much respect. No, Zens have been a problem for 2Ks. They're still a problem. And the fact that Ronnie tweeted this is the thing I have the biggest problem with. If something's not actually changed, if something's not actually gonna work, why are you even giving this, why are you even putting this tweet out? Why are you even hyping this tweet up like it's actually something that matters? I have a big time problem with it. And obviously for me, it's actually something that affected me, right? Like, I literally lost 2 times in a row after playing the game, mind you, for 4 hours. Imagine you guys playing the game for 4 hours. You're seeing yourself top 5 on the leaderboards with an hour left. You have a chance to get a million VC and a 98 overall. Now, obviously, again, this year there's no tournament, but for content purposes, that is super important. It is super important and super valuable. And the fact that a Zen, and the guy I played wasn't bad. I'm not going to sit up here and act like he was bad. He probably could have kept the game remotely close without the Zen, for sure. But the fact that that's the reason I didn't even have a chance to finish like even top 5 is sad to me. And again, like, I'm going to plan on loading up King of the Court again next Saturday and hoping for the best. But if it happens again, what do you want me to say? And I know 2K does not care. Why do they not care? Because it doesn't hurt their VC sales. It just doesn't. Zen is not going to hurt their VC sales. And so it is the way it is. Like 2K, they genuinely don't care. They can say whatever they want. They genuinely do not care if somebody has a Zen or not. And they've showed that. They have literal proof of a guy that has a Zen. And guess what? I almost guarantee they do nothing about it. I almost guarantee it. I just get so fed up with Ronnie, with 2K consistently lying to us. And look, I feel like this year I've had a lot of fun on this game. I feel like this year is probably one of the most positive starts to the year I've personally had experienced throughout this game. Like, I've had a lot of fun. I like the change in MyTeam. I feel like it's not the same copy and paste. I don't have that many issues with it. And I feel like I've been positive on my channel throughout the start of this year. If you guys disagree, you guys can let me know, because you guys always do. When I complain all the time, stop complaining, all this stuff. But I literally this weekend basically wasted 4 hours to get cheated. And if you don't see an issue, if you don't see a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you. And I know a lot of people commented on my video when I played that Zen man saying, Ty, are you sure he has a Zen? Watch the video. If you have any sort of a brain, you can realize what is going on, what the situation is. Nobody shoots red fades consistently, especially down the stretch, unless they know it's going to be green. He was literally shooting anything. It was the most clear, obvious Zen I've ever seen in my life. And I've played Zen before. That was the most clear and obvious thing. And again, it all boils down to this. Ronnie, if you're going to tweet this out, there has to be some sort of merit. There has to be some sort of validity to it. There has to be some sort of reason you're tweeting this out. And nobody's missing their Zen, Ronnie. You know why? Because there's more Zens than have ever been in the game before. And if you want to know why, it's because people probably get Zen and then they're like, well, if they're going to cheat, I'm going to cheat too. It's kind of like the position glitch. But this is absurd. It's absurd. It's gotten to the point where it's a problem. More and more people have Zens. More and more people are using them. More and more people are cheating. And Ronnie literally tweeted the other day, comp is life. We're going to work on tournaments, all this stuff. You know what? Honestly, until Zens are fixed, there's going to be no competitive 2K played. I've never been turned off to play a 2K more than I am right now competitively. Still casually, it's fun, but competitively. Because I'm tired of people cheating. I'm tired of getting Zen. I'm tired of not having an even playing field. And you know what the worst part about it is? If somebody that is legit plays you and they green a few shots in a row, in the back of your mind, guess what you're thinking? You're thinking, man, they have a Zen. That's the worst part about all of this, is now that even if you green a couple of shots, guess what your opponent's going to do? They're going to think, oh, well, he probably has his head. That's the worst part about it. And so if 2K doesn't do anything about this sooner rather than later, it's going to get more and more out of hand. It is, because the Zen situation is as bad as it has ever been. And for Ronnie to tweet this out really rubs me in the most wrong way I've ever been rubbed. Okay, that sounded really poorly, but it does. How are you going to tweet this out when you know dang right Zens aren't fake? I'll say this. Ronnie, and I have no issue with Ronnie, he does not know anything about like the game and what's going on. He has no clue. He thought I got the game early, and he doesn't realize like I'm on 2K's black. He knows that 2K doesn't like me, so I don't know why he thought I got the game early. Whatever. I just don't know. We've got to be better than this, Ronnie. We've got to be better than tweeting something. This is valid. It is straight up. This is straight up misinformation. You can't be tweeting this stuff out about something like this because this is such an issue in the game, and it's only getting worse. So, I don't know. Bad look, Ronnie. That's all I can really say. If you have not played a Zen this year, you need to be thanking your lucky stars, because when I say it's more common than ever before, trust me, that is the truth of the situation. Let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. You guys can say, Ty, you're just a complainer all you want. But when it comes down to it and I'm getting cheated out of my time, out of my energy, out of my effort, it does bug me. It does bug me really, really badly. But it's going to wrap it up. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're doing it. As always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.